Hello gang, hello one, hello all, and welcome to you, you wonderfully wibbly wise monkey-minder. The warmest of welcomes to episode 6 of the Monkey Mind Meditation Club podcast. I'm your host, Jomo the Meditation Monkey. And this podcast, my friends, is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit magic. For today, we're going to be taking a gentle wander through something rather special. An imaginary meditation art exhibition. That's right. Each of the meditations in this episode draws inspiration from a famous painter and brings their world to life. Not through sight, but through stillness, through sensation, and more importantly, through imagination. We'll be floating through the golden fields and the big skies with John Constable, spiraling into the night with the dreamy depth of Vincent Van Gogh, and dipping into the wonderfully weird and wacky surreal shapes of Salvador Dali. It's art, my friends, but on the inside. You're in for a real treat, even though I say so myself. Now, usually at this point, I would say keep your back straight and supported so that we don't fall asleep in our meditation. But you know what? This time, if you fancy lying down and letting the paintings and the landscapes wash over you, then 100% go for it. The comfier the better, I say. And if you fall asleep in the meditation, then that too is very cool and very groovy. Go for it. You can always listen again the next time. Okay then, art lovers and stillness seekers. Off we go with Clouds and Quiet, a meditation inspired by the English artist John Constable. And we always start our meditations with 3 big deep breaths. So here we go. Big deep breath 1. In, hold, let go. Big deep breath 2. In, hold, let go. And big deep breath 3. In, hold, let go. Well done, gang. Let your breath fall back into its normal pattern. And imagine yourself standing in the heart of the English countryside, where the world feels still and quiet, untouched by time, almost as if you've stepped into a painting. The air is fresh, carrying the scent of grass and the gentle rustle of leaves in the soft breeze, just as the artist once imagined. And before you lies a vast rolling landscape, a tranquil masterpiece, with fields stretching into the distance, framed by trees that sway ever so slightly. A peaceful river flows through the scene, its water moving slowly, reflecting the soft clouds above like a mirror. Brushstrokes of nature on a canvas of calm. The sky is vast, filled with gentle white clouds drifting lazily across the blue, and you can feel their calmness gently wash over you, as if they were painted into this very moment. And as you take a deep breath in, You notice how the landscape seems to breathe with you. The earth beneath your feet solid and stable, grounding you within this painted world of tranquility. And you can hear the distant calls of birds, their soft songs mingling with the sound of the wind in the trees, creating a natural harmony that feels both real and timeless. With each breath, your body relaxes just a little bit more, as if the tranquility of the countryside is slowly seeping into your muscles, into your mind, and into your heart, like the soft wash of colour on the most peaceful of canvases. As the river continues to flow, carrying with it the worries and the thoughts that have been weighing on you. And just like the water, those thoughts drift away, leaving you at peace, like the quiet meadow stretching out before you, captured perfectly in this painted moment. And in the distance, you see an old wooden cart sitting quietly by the edge of the river, as though it's been placed just for you to find. The cart feels familiar, timeless, a part of this peaceful landscape, and reminds you of the simple beauty of life, of moments of stillness, moments of reflection, frozen in time, for all to see. The sky above starts to change colour as the sun begins to set, casting a warm golden light over the fields, and turning the trees and the river into something almost magical. Those colours blend softly, creating a feeling of serenity that sinks deeper and deeper into your body with every breath. And as the sun dips lower, a gentle mist rises from the river, swirling softly around the fields and adding to the dreamlike calm that now surrounds you. A soft, translucent layer has been added to the canvas. You feel your body become lighter, your thoughts growing quieter as the landscape becomes a place of rest, a haven of peace, held within the quiet beauty of this painted world. And with each passing moment, you feel more connected to the earth beneath you, the sky above, and the natural world around you, as if you yourself were part of this masterpiece. And never forget that you are a masterpiece. The clouds overhead begin to fade into the twilight, just as your thoughts soften melting into the quiet of the evening and blending into the soft, shadowy tones of dusk. The world is now still, the fields calm, the river barely a whisper, and you are part of it all. Still, calm and at peace, like a figure gently resting within the painting's embrace. So let the serenity of the countryside wrap around you, lulling you into rest, as the colours of the landscape fade into the soft, comforting darkness of night. You are safe here, grounded in the beauty of nature, floating gently towards sleep, just as Constable's brush captured the peacefulness of the countryside. And as the last light of the day fades, you drift into a peaceful sleep, carried by this quiet vista, cradled by the earth and the sky, and forever held in the calm of this painted world. And now, if you're still awake, take a nice big deep breath in, hold, and let go. Maybe give it a little wriggle and a little stretch, just to get some movement back to your joints. As you slowly come out of the meditation. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Oh, how peaceful was that? That was delish. All those big skies and slow clouds, just like your thoughts moving through. Constable really knew how to paint stillness. And you, my friend, have just meditated inside one of his landscapes. So hurrah for you. Now, before we move on to our next piece in the gallery, we've had a lovely message from one of our listeners. Hi Jomo, Harvey here. I just wanted to ask, sometimes when I meditate, my mind feels really full, thoughts buzzing everywhere, and some of them aren't very nice. Am I doing it wrong? Oh Harvey, what a brilliant question, and such an honest one too. Thank you for asking. The answer is nope. You're not doing it wrong at all. It's completely normal to have thought-filled meditations. Sometimes your brain's just busy. The trick isn't to chase the thoughts away. It's to notice them. And then when you've noticed them, gently return to whatever the meditation is that you're doing. And the real magic, my friend, is in the acceptance of whatever is happening. That's just as important as the meditation itself. Every experience is valid. Some meditations feel very peaceful. Some, they don't. But they all count, and they all help. Alrighty, so let's carry on now, and with something very starry indeed. We're stepping into the swirling, glowing night of Vincent Van Gogh. Starting again with our 3 big deep breaths. Big deep breath 1. Hold and let go. Big deep breath 2. Hold and let go. And big deep breath 3. Hold and let go. And we're going to be stepping back into a painting again. We're not just looking at it, but walking right through the canvas into the thick, swirling night of Van Gogh's world. The air is painted in motion. The sky is not still. It rolls and curls above you in deepest indigos, midnight blues, and electric spirals of light. You can almost feel the brushstrokes in the wind, textured and alive. Below your feet, the ground is soft, thick with painted earth. Golden yellows and earthy ochres blending beneath your step, like walking on layers of dusk. And you find yourself in a quiet village, nestled under the stars. The cottages lean gently into the night, their windows glowing with buttery light, outlined in strokes of cobalt and pale green. Roofs slant like sleepy shoulders. Everything is settled, but everything is moving too, in a quiet, pulsing way. As you walk slowly along a narrow path, it curves and sways beneath your feet, bordered by deep green hedges that ripple like waves. And above you, as you look up, the trees spiral upwards, their limbs stretching in motion. Not sharp, not still, but alive with rhythm. The air smells like lavender and smoke, and the faintest sweetness of distant fields. You breathe it in, and it calms something old and ancient within you. You're not just walking through a village. You're walking through a feeling. Ahead, a little cottage with a swirling chimney and soft glowing windows seem to be waiting for you. The roof is crooked in the most comforting way. And you walk forward, like it's calling your name. The door opens without a sound, and inside the walls are awash of blue and yellow, like the echo of sky and sun. Everything glows faintly, as if lit from within. A chair sits by the window. Not perfect. Wobbly in the most familiar way. It welcomes you as you sink into it, and the cushions sigh underneath your weight. And out of the window, the night moves gently. Wheat fields stretch in golden ribbons, swaying as if stirred by invisible music. And that movement matches your breath now. Slow, steady, safe. And then, there it is. The sky above the hills, alive with stars that swirl and spin like little suns. They don't twinkle, they move. Great arcs of light, twisting in slow, infinite spirals. A kind of sky that doesn't just sit above you, it holds you. And in the distance, dark cypress trees stretch tall like green flames. They don't look real, but they feel real. Like they've always been watching, always been still. The moon rises, not cold, but soft and golden, like a scoop of honey in a bowl of ink. Its glow runs across the fields like a brush dipped in light, gently falling on everything, including you. As you feel your breath slow to match the rhythm of the night. Not the real night, the painted one, the imagined one, the emotional one, the truer one. Your limbs grow heavy, your muscles begin to soften, and even your thoughts start to swirl like the sky. Loose and dreamy and untethered. And behind your eyelids the colours remain. Midnight blue, sunflower yellow, moonlit white. And the stars still dance there, slow and kind. The wind drifts through the trees. It doesn't rush. It just flows, like that paint being gently pulled across the canvas. And every part of you is wrapped now in sky and stillness and softness, in the quiet genius of a world where nothing is perfect, but everything is full of feeling. The air is as cool as starlight. You feel yourself melt into the chair, into the room, and into the painting itself. And here you rest, in the heart of the starry night. And if you're still awake, take a nice big deep breath in, hold and let go. of a wriggle, a little bit of a stretch. But not too much. Let's not shake the sleepiness out. And when you're ready, my friends, feel free to open your eyes. Now that, my friends, was dreamy. Like floating through the sky on a breeze made of starlight. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you so much. Okay, my friends, for our final stop in this inner exhibition tour, we're going to take a very different turn. Things are about to get bendy and twisty and beautifully strange. Yes, it's Salvador Dali time. So expect clocks that melt, thoughts that stretch, and landscapes that don't quite make sense. But somehow, they still speak to something true inside you. So just go with it. Don't overthink it, and let's get surreal. And we're only going to take one deep breath and get straight into it now. So here we go. Big deep breath, one and only. Hold and let go. Perfect. And let's notice the floor beneath you. Because the floor beneath you is not a floor at all, but a soft, slow-moving desert of velvet sand. Each grain sparkles faintly, as if winking at you with secrets too sleepy to speak. And you take a step, and the ground rises to meet your foot, like it already knew that you were coming. Here the air smells like honey and faraway rain. And above you, the sky bends, not curves, but bends, as if someone has gently folded it. A huge clock melts over the edge of a stone, but still ticking. But ticking so slowly, you can't tell if it's moving at all. And as you blink, the stone becomes a pillow, and the pillow becomes a cloud. Time doesn't work here the way it used to. In the distance, a tall door frame stands alone, with nothing behind it but stars. And you step through, and nothing changes. But you do feel different. Somehow lighter. A giraffe walks past on stilts, nodding politely, and then vanishes behind a curtain made of feathers. The wind carries soft music, but not from instruments, but from colours brushing against one another. A small moon floats just above your shoulder, casting a sleepy silver glow. And you don't question it. It's always been there, hasn't it? As the sand changes colour with your thoughts. Pale pink when you feel calm, deep blue when you feel still. as you sit for a moment, watching your thoughts change the world beneath you. Looking round, a train made of teacups slowly rolls by, and each cup carrying a quiet dream inside it. One of the dreams waves to you, just a little ripple of light, and you wave back. As you rise again and walk without walking, gliding really, your feet barely making contact, and shapes in the distance morph as you approach. A violin becomes a tree, the tree becomes laughter, and every object resonates with a kind of sleepy joy, like they're glad that you've arrived. A staircase appears in front of you, leading into the sky one step at a time, and you climb without effort, each step sinking just slightly, as if cushioned by cloud. At the top, a small armchair floats in midair, and when you sit, the whole world rocks gently. And clouds drift past at eye level, each one shaped like a forgotten childhood toy. A balloon animal drifts by, then turns into a fish, and then into a kiss on your cheek. Then you smile, because it feels like the right thing to do here. And a small bird made of paper perches nearby on your shoulder. And the air rings with a lullaby song in a language you've never heard before, but somehow you do understand. The strange becomes soft, and the soft becomes sleep. The feathers, the fish, the clocks, the dream, they all wave their good nights. And the door, once walked through, begins to close behind you, with a sigh, not a sound. Everything quiets. Even your thoughts begin to whisper. You curl deeper into stillness. Time stops completely now. Shapes blur into dreams, and dreams blur into sleep. And sleep wraps itself around you like a blanket spun from all the strangeness you've ever loved. You are safe here. All is well. You are asleep. Wow. Well, my friend, what a journey it's been. From rolling green fields, to swirling galaxies, to dream world deserts where time melts and bends. We've been on a proper little wander through the art gallery of your mind, haven't we? And just so you know, meditation and creativity, they are great friends. Both of them let us explore an inner world. Both help us heal and feel and make sense of things that don't always make sense. So you, my friend, have done a beautiful job just showing up and exploring. Now, if today's episode has tickled your curiosity and you're thinking, I'd quite like to take this further, then you absolutely can. Jason, the human part of the Monkey Mind gang, well, he's a qualified meditation teacher who's helped people all over the world calm their minds, reduce their stress, and to find more clarity and joy and ease in their life. And his courses are warm and down-to-earth and genuinely life-changing. So, if you'd like to give meditation a real proper go and become an independent, robust meditator with no apps, no weird poses, then head on over to our website and check it out. But that's us done for today, my lovely ones. So thank you for joining me. And until next time, go softly on.